You might have heard about this very popular longitudinal study on happiness, which was run by Howard University. And one of the key findings were, and I quote, the key to happiness is relationships, relationships, relationships. Okay, I mean, how fear mongering is that tagline? Like, it's literally asking you to put your power away in the hands of a bunch of people. And let's look at another line from the study. Loneliness kills. It's as powerful as smoking or alcoholism. All right, could be true, but you can totally be lonely surrounded by a sea of people. Loneliness and being alone are not the same things. Now, let's come back to the tagline of the study. The key to healthy aging is relationships, relationships, relationships. Now, when such a popular study put out a tagline like this, it basically promotes people to hold tightly onto their existing relationships because it instills a fear in them that if they do not have a relationship, they're they're not going to be happy. They're not going to age happily, no matter how toxic their existing relationships are. The study actually does differentiate between a warm relationship and a bad relationship if you deeply read into it. But on the surface, on the cover, it is just about relationships. Now, for some people who born into an environment, a family, a society, a community where toxic relationships were the norm, basically where compromising at the cost of your peace was considered normal, energy drain was not even recognized, and sacrifice and love were synonymous with each other. For them to even be able to understand that this is a toxic relationship is very hard because they think that that's normal, right? They enmesh themselves with the relationships. And another group of people which this study completely misses is the misfits of the society. What if you are a misfit? What if your value system, your ways of thinking do not align with your family, your community, your society, your environment? And when you read study like this, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people who want you to align to the existing community will throw these kind of studies at you. It's basically kind of makes you or forces you to shrink yourself in the name of connection. It erodes you. It doesn't let you explore what you could be because, oh my god, you need relationships. So yeah, I couldn't disagree more with this tagline. And overall, the idea that you need relationships to be able to lead a happy, a healthy lifestyle and age well, I absolutely disagree. Now, in my opinion, I would want you to turn your attention to the ancient literature of Hinduism, the Upanishads. Now, what Upanishads teaches us is basically self discovery, realizing that your value is internal, that your happiness is internal, that there is nothing in the outside world which gives you value, and there is nothing in the outside world which gives you happiness if you do not already have it within. It teaches you detachment, it teaches you to realize your intrinsic value. We are humans. We're the only animal on planet Earth who have the conscience, who have the awareness of being alive. So that itself is very valuable. That itself is gold. Once we realize that I do not have to achieve anything, either achieve good marks in exams, or earn a lot of money, or have a huge friends of circle, or great community, anything to be valuable or to lead a healthy happy lifestyle. Absolutely not. All of this is meaningless if I do not find happiness within me. Because you know what happens when the relationship that you were relying on so much, it ceases to exist? What happens then? Will you completely lose yourself? What happens to you then? Because it can happen, right? Because the world, the life is impermanent, नश्वर है सारी चीजें. तो जब नश्वर है तो relationship will cease to exist. It might so happen the community that you used to align with so well, you maybe start discovering something new. You may start not aligning with them so well. You may figure out that, okay, you might want to find a new path. What then? Your entire value system, your entire world will collapse. So, no, absolutely not. You need to, that's where this detachment theory, this intrinsic value in the self is very important. And to be honest with you, the only way you can form a healthy relationship, you can cultivate a healthy relationship, is when you love yourself, is when you are operating from a place of strength, not from a place of need. When you know that you are a whole in yourself, when you do not need anybody to come and complete you. No, you are a whole in yourself. You do not need anybody for to be happy or to age happily or whatever bullshit. You do not. Now, if and when you find such companions who are also whole in themselves and the journey is just more beautiful if you take it together, sure, I am all in for that kind of a thing. But saying that I need relationships to age happily, to live a happy life, I do not agree. I have real issues with the word need. I do not need anything. I don't. Neither should I want anything. If it happens, it's good. If it doesn't happen, that's also good. I am happy within me. I am whole by myself. Because this is the only thing which will stand the test of time, which will stand the tragedies of life. You can lose anything and everything. The only thing you have is you. The only thing you have is your soul. So look within, find the love within, and find the happiness within. And then, if you cultivate healthy relationship, more power to you, but not before that. Thank you.